Welcome back to our mountains. Right now we're going to go to Rhonda's country kitchen and get her take on shrimp Creole, or as we like to call it, mountain shrimp Creole. Rhonda?
Today we're going to be fixing something I think you'll like. I like it a lot. It's shrimp Creole. I've got a big, large onion all chopped up, 4 stalks of celery, and a large bell pepper. We're now going to turn the heat on, about medium-high, and we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, just enough to barely cover the bottom. And when that gets a little bit warm there, we're going to toss these in. Okay, I'm going to saute these until they're just tender. Add a little bit of kosher salt and some ground pepper. Just don't let it burn. Stir it occasionally. Now, previously I have cooked 4 cups of rice, and it's done. So we're going to have that all ready for us when the Creole is done. Besides the vegetables that we have sauteing here, I'm going to add some canned tomatoes with okra. Got 2 cans of those, and a small can of tomato sauce, a tablespoon of chili powder. Now I did not use the hot chili powder, just the regular chili powder. I'll just go ahead and saute those till they get crisp tender. The sauteing will take probably 8 to 10 minutes. You don't want them to start turning brown, but you do want them to be tender. Smells wonderful. Now today I'm using frozen shrimp, and these are the jumbo. They are the peeled and deveined with the tail on. They are raw, they're frozen raw. That'll be the last thing we add today. So I'm going to open them up and just let them thaw out just a little bit. These are just about perfect. The onions are starting to get opaque, and the peppers and celery are softening up really well. So now I'm going to add my canned tomatoes with okra, and the tomato sauce, 1 tablespoon chili powder. Stir that up, and you're going to let that cook 15-20 minutes, just so all of the spices and everything meld together and the vegetables continue to cook. So I'm going to cover that, let it cook about 15 minutes. All right, these vegetables have cooked now. They're just as tender as they can be. And while they're full boiling, I'm going to put in my shrimp, which is now, it's all thawed out. I rinsed it off. I'm going to leave the tails on because they do add the flavor. So just put them in there and let them sink in. It's not going to take but just a few minutes, and this is going to be a hearty dish paired with some good old rice. This dish, if you have your vegetables already cooked, you can do this in 30-45 minutes. So don't let the time keep you from preparing a good, nutritious meal. I know you're going to love this one. As you can see, the shrimp are nice and pink, and they're curled, and they're just perfect, and they smell absolutely delicious. Now I use the jumbo shrimp today, but you can absolutely use the large or small, just whatever you can find. But let's remember to take these tails off as we eat them, okay? So I'm going to serve this up and taste it. I've got my rice here already cooked. Vegetables are tender but not mushy. That's the way I like it. They're just right. And now the shrimp.